Okay, so today we're going to talk about how you can get more bang for your buck from your money in Bolivia. So if you're coming into the country with hard cash, there's something called the black market, which sounds kind of bad, but it's actually good in our case because several countries will have an exchange rate for their dollar. But because their economy is unstable, local vendors will pay a higher rate, at times as much as 40% more than the exchange rate, if you give them hard cash in exchange for local currency. So if you're coming to Bolivia and you bring actual cash, you probably want to go to these black market vendors, which are downtown. They're just like regular vendors, and ask around a few vendors, and usually you'll find one that'll give you a much better rate than the market rate that banks will give you. Furthermore, they're not going to charge you tax and all those other things. So while it's bad for the banks, for the regular person that wants money to spend, it's good for them. And it's probably even good for the economy because if you are getting local currency like Bolivianos in Bolivia, you're going to spend it. So that's going back to the people, right? Other countries that have done this is like Zimbabwe, Argentina, Venezuela, Egypt at one point, Turkey in some places. So it's good to get sort of the lay of the land. And if you are coming, bring cash, right? Versus pulling it out of the bank where they're going to actually charge you a fee to pull it out. Plus, they're going to give you a much worse exchange rate. So keep that in mind if you're ever coming to Bolivia. So then you'll actually have more spending cash in this beautiful country. All right, till next time, Flex time. Later. Note that this predominantly applies to the US dollar and not other currencies that I'm aware of. But you'd have to check because sometimes there are exceptions, right? All right, later.